Welcome to the Red Cup, man. We got a nice reporting cast tonight. Ricky G right here behind the scenes. My man Bernard Day. HD wasn't bad, motherfucker. Stacy Robb.
Hey, Kurt Smith.
You know what I'm saying?
My
Clarence Bootney Green. Charlie Measy.
Yes, indeed.
And Kenny West, man. Tonight about,
Yeah, I'm here.
Bring the urban gear. You know what I'm saying? Relating to the athletic gear, man. And the athletic, so the scene, the basketball, football, and the DMV, which my man West doing a great job for years and still doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bernard ain't been in town in a while, man. It's good to see you, man. When Bootney called me earlier and said Bernard Day coming in town, that's a no-brainer.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I just seen you play years ago. You know what I'm saying? All respect due. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, names don't come up, but with me, I know what's happening, You know what I'm saying? Good to have my man back.
Yeah.
Stacy, smile, man.
Glad to be back, man.
Smile.
My dental work ain't kicking in yet, man, so I'm not smiling.
Go.
But I'll be in, though. I'm doing all right, man. How you guys doing, man? Glad to be back over here with you guys, man.
The GOAT.
Yeah, the GOAT. Yeah.
Sure.
And you see, man, we sporting our Red Cup gear, and of course, man, my man Green. Shout out to Kurt Bone with the all days gear, man. We represent everybody, man. We look out for everybody, man. And we're gonna start out with a question with Kenny, man. Mixing up with this, with what you got going on, what you been on your vision from getting the We Are One started and everything, man. How did you mix that up with the athletics? You know what I'm saying, with guys playing ball and and you always looked out for us.
Man, all I can say, when I first started We Are One, my number one initiative was to put it on the Trendsetters. And during that time, the Trendsetters was the athletes, the players, especially people around me. So my thing, when I first started We Are One, the first thing I said, man, I gotta get on somebody, the Trendsetters.
Sure.
So basically, the first person I put it on back in 1992 was Kirk Smith, Bootney Green,
Two good men.
Melvin Middleton,
Three good men.
all these guys to just uplift the brand and shit. Like I'm like, man, I need to get this shit on somebody. And I know when you put it on Trendsetters, people follow the Trendsetters. So that's why I put it on Trendsetters. Like, hey, then, not including like Sam Cassell that was coming out in this time and all the Baltimore guys. So that was my first initiative of We Are One, trying to get that out on the Trendsetters. I even had like polo shirt with the names on the sleeves and all that kind of stuff. With
Drop socks.
Yeah, drop socks, like socks and stuff like that. So it's still like that. Anytime you trying to get a brand out, you trying to get it in the hands of Trendsetters, whether they athletes or just movie stars or whoever. Those are the people that are gonna push your brand. And if you constantly give them people a lot of product, they're gonna constantly push you. So that was my first, take on urban gear.
No, that's what's up because, like I say, myself, Bootney, Charlie, we seen it firsthand what you were trying to do, with that brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for myself. You know what I'm saying? Come and get some gear. You know what I'm saying? From yourself, from Kurt Bone, All Days. Shout out to All Days, 365. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Larry the Madness, Larry Ed and Ty. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget Zotan and all them. You know what I'm saying? The purpose of the show tonight was just how y'all guys, man, just made us feel like we were something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing like going to the store, man, get a couple T-shirts, some shorts. You know what I'm saying? And just going around the city, going around the country and everything. We are one gear. Man, when you get that front, that's my man shot. He owned the joint. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it goes for all the urban people. Shooters, Rob, we can't forget them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man. And we going like Bootney, man. Like, what's your take on that whole situation, man? Just growing up Northwest in your area, man, and you seeing all these clothing lines with the Madness and all that. And then when Kenny dropped down, and you know what I'm saying, I know you supported them, in the store and everything. And what was your take on that from y'all friendship and everything, man?
Well, my thing was, it first started with me was Madness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Madness was first. I mean, it was Madness was everything. And like I said, when we started out with ball. They were like big brothers to me. All-Star Larry, Ty, and Ed. That's how I used to say their names went in that order.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know who went first between Kenny and Kirkbone. I ain't mess with nobody else. Shooters Rob, no disrespect. Hobo, no disrespect. It was those three.
Right.
And like I say, nothing but appreciation. Everything I did. Back then everybody was playing for money, but most of the time it wasn't about money for me. It was about my friendship.
Right.
And it was tough for me because all three of those groups was my friends, my personal friends. And like I say, when Kenny opened this shop, Lord and behold, I wanted to work for Kenny. But, we had our little situation. But he told me, he didn't know how serious I was. So I had to go over to, I didn't go over to Bone, man. Bone was a guy with my name. Bone had another store. And we was just talking. I said, man, I need a job. Bone took me out the store in Maryland.
Central Avenue,
yeah, the store in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a no-brainer. But I was still, all this was still cool. Everything was Madness, We Are One, and all days. And it's still that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wear Kenny. I wear, if I get a chance, give him Madness. And I'm definitely, I'm with Bone the rest of my life. So, like I say, you couldn't go wrong with either one.
Exactly. That's highly the same situation. And it's, the society we live in now, everybody be like picking, I'm gonna do this, but us, we fuck with everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Even with the high schools, y'all see me wearing different.
Yeah, exactly.
And we laugh and play and I want to always say, I'm free, I'm everybody's
everybody,
friend.
and that's how we look at it.
I'm
you
like
know what I'm
Stacy,
saying? And
whoever give it to me, I'm with it.
Everybody show love, and everybody show love though. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Show super love. You know what I'm
These
saying?
two guys were neighbors,
Yeah.
Same complex.
Yeah, we grew up together, so we went back, and it been times like I wanted him to wear We Are One.
Right.
But I also knew he went to Spingarn and Kirkbone with his friends, so I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we still won. You know what I'm saying? Even like in the urban industry, you earn Madness, We Are One, all days, shooters. Man, We Are One. You buying black.
Mm-hmm.
So we still together.
No
you know what I'm saying? It's never been nothing for me because we all wearing black.
Yeah.
So, I never had a problem with, when we came out, I put that shit on I came right after Madness. So I came out it was We Are One. Wasn't no all days. All days wasn't even thought about. My thing is, I got to put this shit on somebody. So I want to put it on Bootney, Kirk Smith, Melvin Middleton. I gave y'all all that shit I needed to wear that shit.
And I still got that shit.
So, years later, I think I started in 92, Shooters came in 97, they came with this shit, and then Kirkbone came in 98 or something like that. But these guys went, Bootney went to school with Spingarn, with Bone and all them, so I understood. So my thing was never in the industry. I worked in the industry. I worked the athlete foot, so I managed stores. So my thing was never in D.C. to do D.C. My thing was to take it to abroad. Like, hey, we never gonna make it just in D.C. You got D.C. It's like go-go. Got bands, people go to these bands to go there. But how do we get it abroad?
National.
So I started going to. I was like Sam Cassell. I met Muggsy Bowles way back when I came out of jail. Muggsy introduced me to Sam Cassell and all them motherfuckers. So I introduced them to gear. They came down. Sam actually made the NBA, so I'm like, okay. So I'm taking my shit to the NBA now. Mm-hmm. Sam like, hell with his local shit. Yeah. To make money, I need to be abroad.
That's right.
So I went to the NBA, I sold that shirt right there, rocking in Houston and all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. And went to Houston and stood outside the arena before games and sold hundreds of shirts. People still like, damn. I said, yeah, my man Sam, he gonna be y'all motherfucker. He gonna take y'all to a championship. This before they made a championship. I'm selling shirts $25. My man Sam, rocking in Houston. they buying the shit out of the shirts and shit. I'm like, I go to the gym. I'm like, Sam, look at my pockets. My pockets got the mumps. I can't even count the fucking money and shit.
We are one.
I'm like, damn, this shit is like that. So from that point, I was like, I don't need to like worry about DC, because DC was like worry about neighborhood to neighborhood. I'm like, I'm worried about international. I want to be a brand international. So from Sam came Yao Ming, Mucci. I'm selling shit in China and everywhere else.
Off that water, boy.
Right. I don't need, like in DC we got go-go.
Yeah.
So it's DC, unless you take it to abroad, it's
We
not
are
gonna be
one,
anything.
y'all.
Yeah.
But Kenny, look,
So-
man, I'm piggybacking on what you're saying. I'm going to the finals this year. Can I get 500 shirts? So I can make me some money?
The finals? No, you get it. You. They got a truck. They got a truck in the parking lot. They gonna print 1 million of everybody's
No,
shirts.
but I need 500 for myself.
Yeah, you get
I
it.
work at Amtrak. I'm gonna catch a train out there.
They got
I'm
it.
gonna make sure you get your money though.
Yeah.
Give me 500. We are one, y'all. Yeah.
They got
Put it
it.
on your back. NBA playoffs 2019.
Yeah, but Kenny, like where you started at was, man, and when we said we was gonna do the show, and I realized you'd be one of the guests on here, I did some little research. Like, you did stuff with Dunbar while you was in high school, clothes-wise.
Yeah. Yeah. When I
Great
was,
school. Great school.
You
Yeah.
designed
a lot of
outfits
people,
for the band.
a lot of people don't know that, but
Yeah,
when I was
bring
in,
that up, man.
when I was in Shaw Junior, it started from Shaw Junior
Yeah.
High School.
Mm-hmm.
When everybody wanted to be in, they put it in the class and say you got to be in cooking or clothing, textile. So I wanted to be in cooking, but my last name was Westray, so they put me in clothing and textile.
Right.
'Cause I don't want me no clothing textile. All these goddamn people showing, but it was people that showing me how to sew and all that kind of stuff. So I learned how to sew in Shaw in 8th grade. In 9th grade, I'm sewing and everything. I got a Dunbar. In the 10th grade, I'm in sewing class again, so I'm sewing. They said, Kenny, we need people to make band uniforms. Can you make them? I said, yeah, I can make them. So I'm making band uniform, chili uniform, and Dunbar.
Yeah.
So
Oh man.
that just carried me to like the sewing industry. Basically, I graduated and done by 84, went to jail in 85, came home.
I ain't look back.
Yeah, came home and the female put me in the athlete foot. Say, this is where you need to be at. I started
That's it.
athlete foot,
I ain't look back, boy.
working the athlete foot. I worked in there about a month, and about, on 8 and 8.
8 and 8, yeah.
And then
Downtown.
I
and
remember
like
he was down there, yeah.
in less than about 3 months, I became the manager. I gave athlete foot a whole deal how to find the shoes in the stock room, which they still use today.
Really?
So yeah, they got a
You-
shoe system. They
do they, man?
couldn't find the shoes like I got like we're gonna give you a shoe system like from 1 to 20. So how you find like a track shoe, the basketball shoe, and all that kind of stuff. So athlete foot still used today. So athlete foot came and said, man, I did that. So I was like, I want to make more money. At this time, I was like 23, I think. They said, I'm gonna make 23,000. They said, no, we can't pay you 23,000. So I left. It was 93. Sam drafted the NBA. I said, I want to start my own shit. We all won. After I brought FUBU, Carl Kanai, and all that into their stores.
Yes, sir.
So they were selling urban shit in the athlete stores. I mean, in the athlete foot.
Mm-hmm.
So when I left, I said, okay, they wouldn't pay me, so I left. So I bought my own shit, started making my own shirt, the Rocket and Houston shirts, and We All One stuff. Went to Houston, started selling. Like, I'm good.
My man.
So
My man.
I never looked back. Started turning up shit over and shit. So
Yes, sir.
everything that I was doing was turned to gold. So I came out of that joint, 99. I went to Houston. Met Master P. And he came and said, man, take over my clothing line. So I said,
I was gonna
okay.
ask you about that too.
Yeah.
That was
That's
yeah.
you,
That
yes,
was.
sir.
You know,
So in
we-
99,
Yeah, man.
he was hot. He was like, I went to he came to DC for the first time and did a little thing in DC.
Uh-huh.
And it was the first time in DC. And he was like, Sam, he called Sam and said, Sam, man, tell your man, I want him to send me all that, the We I Want to see you was talking about. So I went down to the hotel, gave him the other stuff. He went down there, put the stuff on. He went to Atlanta. Everybody said, what's all the stuff you got, the We Are One stuff, you know? So he called me. I said, man, well, I'm going to be in Houston in about 2 weeks. Man, I'm in Houston. We sat down and talked. He said, man, look, man, I'm about to do a movie with Nicolas Cage, Gone in 60 Seconds. When I finish, I'm going to call you. Well, the next day he called me. He said, man, can you come with me to do the movie with Nicolas Cage? I said, all right, I'll fly to L.A. with you. Fly to L.A. On the plane, we did a deal, 50-50 deal, half and half. And a long story short, P went from 100-some thousand to 1.4 million in 3 months. I went to 1.4 million in 3 months. Like, we went to Magic Show, Kirk Bone, them used to come past the show. I was like being in the studio. I said, this is my man, Kirk Bone was like, yeah, I was locked up with Bars, P-Man, and all that kind of stuff. But I took him to a whole nother level.
That's right.
So, but my signing bonus with P, like I ain't know P at the time. He's like, man, I want you to work with me. So I said, I got my store in D.C. Say, look, man, I'm gonna give you $100,000 up front just to work with me. That way you can have your shit in D.C. I said, okay, I'm good. So $100,000. He said, I'm transferring it to you now. The next day I called my man, I kept calling the bank. Back then, now the bank is SunTrust. Back then, it used to be Crestar.
Right.
On Roland Avenue.
Crestar Bank,
I had $3,000 in the bank. When I looked at that bank, they said $103,000. So I went to the bank and actually withdrew. I said, let me draw $20, and it still, I was like, oh my God. So I was telling my man, like, God damn. I said, man, nigga Peter gave me $100,000. So from there, man, we clicked, and like, I said, I'm with you. And nigga said, man, you can go over Korea, or Seoul, Korea. I got a flight, went over that motherfucker. From there, I went to Japan, China. I was like gone for like months.
That's beautiful, man.
So I was like, something like everybody buying shit. Came back, he went from $100,000 to 1.4 million in 2 months. So he was like, man, I'm good. We had a 3-month deal. Everything was 50-50. He cut me a 50-50 deal. He paid me $100,000 up front. I was like, I love him to now. I like my partner Nate Peak. He was with Jay Prince at the time. And it's like, man, we with Jay. I said, I love Jay Prince. Jay Prince never gave me a dime. Master P gave me a whole lifetime of living. Now right down, man, Jay Prince, we super tight. But I never told him, like, Master P gave me that money until the day I talked to him, like 2 days ago, man signed for sale. And he almost bust out in tears. I told him, like, man, you changed my life. I came home like, you changed my whole life. So that's where it came from. But Father putting the athletes on, putting the gear on the athletes, it was Kirk, Bootney. Because I knew I put it on these guys, people gonna follow them. So anytime you got any gear,
Kurt follow me.
Yeah.
You absolutely right.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's my uncle, y'all, Clarence Bootney Green.
Stop.
But I don't want to talk myself to death. I want to get some. I want to get my man in here. Bring out day.
We got it.
Yes,
indeed.
Ken, this is what we do, man.
Yeah.
Everything cool, man. You know what I'm
Catch an
saying?
early flight, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We got this.
But he go a long way back. Kirk go a long way back because when we are one, Bootney and Kirk, they had keys to my apartment. They had everything. So back then,
Wow.
especially Bootney,
I wish I was with him.
he used to go to my house and change the pictures and everything. Say, man, yeah, these are my pictures.
My picture's up in here.
So these was my men. I depended on them. If it wasn't for them, it definitely wouldn't be me. If it wasn't for these two dudes, Clarence Green and Bootney Green.
Clarence Green and Bootney Green. That's the same motherfucker.
Kirk Smith. I'm drinking. Hold on. I want to let you know.
He went with Clarence and Bootney.
But real talk. Kirk Smith and Bootney Green, they won for these motherfuckers because I wouldn't be me.
Because it's funny you say that because I'm looking back on the comments you made with Nate. You know what I'm saying? And I think back from that one day when the DC Baltimore game, when Keith Goody called, like, man, we went to that dome, and that first day, we met up, we got one store on Florida Avenue joint, and when I brought Steve up there with Nate, and you was like, man, is he gonna, I said, man, Shorty gonna turn this motherfucker out. He gonna do what he do. You know what I'm saying? And Nate came to the store, he said, I wanna patronize your man, give me some gear. Boom, went in and bought some shit, and we rolled up Baltimore, boom, boom. Steve turned that motherfucker out.
He turned it over.
He turned that motherfucker slam out. And we got back. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get to the first part. I know y'all want to talk about Steve, but let's get the first part. When I said, man, Bootney gonna stop. And Steve, he was pouting on the sideline. Like,
we made him come to the bench. Yeah, he wasn't starting.
I said, listen, I said, Bootney gonna stop. I said, this is my man.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Y'all made him
stop.
come off the bench.
Yeah.
Who's the lineup?
He turned that bitch out.
Turned it
Now,
out.
it wasn't no.
I came off the game.
We not saying.
And I didn't
That he
go
didn't do nothing.
back. I didn't want to go back in.
We-
I watched him.
And I don't know. And Bootney was like, man, keep younger than that motherfucker.
Yeah.
let him roll.
They actually was the lineup
That's real shit there.
was Mike Smith,
Mike Smith,
Dave
man,
Butler.
man, hold. Let me say, Mike Smith, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. One of the baddest motherfuckers I played with in my life.
The animal, man.
the animal.
That motherfucker right there, man. No
Dumbo.
bullshit.
Hey, Butler got to get his
Don't
jump
bar
to it.
you.
Yeah. Oh, Dave.
Oh, Dave
no
Butler,
question.
yes, sir.
He started too, yeah.
We stopped to
We
get something to
Booty.
eat.
We went on that
After the
motherfucker with a
game.
mob, Joe.
The dudes in the Kentucky Friars say, hell of a game. He said, them two big motherfuckers.
Mike and Dave.
Yeah.
You can't go. We
Yeah,
can't go
yeah,
wrong with
that's
them
a hell of a
They,
motherfuckers.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
What?
In a
ate-
game
they
like
ate
that,
glass.
Man,
That's
they
a hell of a
and that's what made that shit for us so easy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of a front
And getting
court,
back to that, like when I brought Steve up that motherfucker, and you was like, man, I said this motherfucking place, man.
Yeah.
Nate was like, man,
Yeah.
just get him in. I said he ain't gonna start. You know what I'm saying? But he got in that motherfucker.
I scored the first 6 points.
Yeah.
I was happy with that.
No bullshit.
We turned that motherfucker. Sam, when we pulled up, Sam was like, man, it was motherfuckers like, man, it's packed. Ain't nobody getting in. How the fuck we ain't getting in? We playing.
Standing Ramon down there.
Man, Sam was like, man, everybody coming through.
We had about 15 vehicles. Neck and neck,
25
about-
vehicles.
Yeah,
Fuck
about
that.
25.
Yeah.
About neck and neck.
We
And
left Florida
and then,
Avenue.
Remember, I
and
left the
yeah.
parking lot. Said leave the parking space open for us. So they left the parking space open for us. And the motherfucker, motherfuckers on the trees. They was looking at the game out of the trees, looking at this shit, Joe. They like
Rucker shit right there.
That was before.
that was the
rubber.
first-
That was that. That was
That was the first real Baltimore
That was
DC
that.
game. That was
Yeah.
the initial DC Baltimore game. That game right there, because it was overpacked, and the only motherfucker had a tape. He shook us to his death. Was
Big Wheel. My motherfucker.
Big Wheel.
He filmed
My man.
Man,
Big Wheel, that's my man.
Big Wheel got a tape.
Peace, man.
He got
That's
to
my,
his
that's,
death with him.
that's
and
my
shit.
man, Joe.
Oh
And
man, big.
you look at guys like Big Will, man, and think back, and you know, you always wish them guys were still here, man.
Funny
Yeah.
guy, man.
Love
Man.
basketball.
For this purpose.
Man.
For this purpose.
Oh
Great,
man,
man.
love.
For this purpose right
Man.
here.
It's his dream right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
It's
yeah, and we can't forget the original Fat Rodney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? That was their whole situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got Stacy Robb, man, and my man Bernard Day. A lot of the most underrated
Yeah.
guy from that city, man, people ain't know about. You know what I'm saying? And Bernard didn't travel all the world, man, and with that DC name, you know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of feel you get from when you out of town? Like, when you from DC, and what's your response when people like, man, so what's it like out there and all that?
My biggest thing was when I traveled, and a lot of people asked where I was from, and I would say DC, and they would look at me, and they'd be like, "Oh, you from DC?" I said, "Yeah." And, you know, and it's like, for some reason, some of the people that I talked to didn't think we could play ball here.
Right, right.
So, and it was like, little do you know, you know, I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm just going to show you. And, you know, it's like when I got out there and played, and it's from time to time, the Bootney over there, I would talk about him. It's like, yeah, that's my partner. I mean, I always go back to junior high school when we got done playing a basketball game. We were walking down the street, and a little kid came out on the balcony and just yelled out, "Wreck the rim." And I looked at him like, God dang, man, you got it like that? I was like, yeah, my man. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, the traveling thing, I mean, it was great. Meeting different people, and I really enjoyed it.
Quiet
See, this
assassin.
is-
You talking about 80 what?
Assassin.
You talking about 83?
I came out in 83.
83.
Yeah.
See, I know my race. I
Quiet
know my
assassin.
race.
Tell me a little something about Mobley.
Yeah, Mobley, that was interesting because Dana Altman, who's at Oregon right now, he recruited me to go to
That was
school
a
in
JUCO,
Nebraska.
right?
Yeah, it was a JUCO in Missouri.
Yeah.
And when I got there, I didn't know what to expect. But when I got there, Big John Taylor Tree, who played at Dunbar,
Yeah.
and Michael Milling,
Yeah,
Mike Miller,
Mike
yeah,
Miller
yeah.
killed
Mike
him.
was there also. So I felt like I was at home when I met. Well, no, when I saw those two. But then my sophomore year, Mitch Richmond came in. So Mitch Richmond, yeah, him and I, we went at it. And you know, at that time, I got the best of him. Right? But you know, we had battles in the gym, and the thing was,
Did
it was
Fred,
one of
didn't
those
Fred go to
things.
Mobley?
He went to
Big Fred?
K-State.
Big Fred, he went straight to Westray K-State?
Because I'm trying to.
He went to
I think
junior
he
college
did
out
went
in
to junior.
Kansas.
Henry
He
went to
did.
Chowan. I know Hank.
Big Fred, though. Big Fred went to
Fred
one of them
Fred
joints?
went to
Well, Mitch
He
Richmond
came
went.
out there
Him and
for a
Mitch
year.
Richmond played.
Yeah,
That's
he came
Mobley,
out there
right?
for a year.
Junior college, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
He
junior
came out
college.
there
Okay.
for a year. Yep. And then he ended up going to K-State.
Right.
Yeah, a kid from here just signed with Mobley yesterday.
Yeah, this, right here, Slim.
Yeah.
Hey, name don't come up a lot. Man, you don't
Hey.
understand, man. I'm a young fella. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My cousin Sonny Hicks went to Wilson.
Oh yeah, Sonny. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and one of the baddest motherfuckers came from the city, Andre McLeod. Don't get no pub, but that motherfucker was bad.
Yeah, he can play.
You know, so we there and watch her every day, and I used to see you play all the time, man. Slim, you was smooth motherfucker. You put in work on that motherfucker, HD Wilson. No bullshit though, right? Yeah, when I was coming, I was sneaking out to see y'all motherfuckers play, and so I seen all the, you know what I'm saying, the older guys ahead of me, man. That's why I always pay y'all guys homage, man. Never seen you. They say you. They say you
Man,
a
I'm not
sorry
first.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to say, Bernard Day, man, welcome home, man. I ain't seen you in years, but your man sitting here to my left, Bootney Green, man, speaks about you all the time. Yeah, me being a former ball player that played in the 70s, you know, man, I'll take my hat off to you because your name still rings a bell in this city, man. Even though you're not here, every time we talk basketball, your name always come up. I remember seeing you play a couple of times because Barry Frazier and them was down Wilson, and I used to go down Wilson a whole lot. And man, just hearing your name and just watching you play, and they tell me you're living out of town now, man. I haven't seen you in years. Keep up the good work, man. You home. You got your two young men with you, man. They're going to be nice-looking young men. I never met them. Both of them could play. Now I'm gonna move right along. It's good to be back on the show, and I'm gonna piggyback on the urban gear. But y'all was wearing Kurt. Kenny, can you come back on the show, man? Yeah. It's not over yet, man. God Almighty, man. We over here, we are one in Suitland, you know, at the shop over here. And just speaking on that urban gear, man, I wish I could have. Kenny, security, what are you doing in there, man? You know, just speaking on this urban gear, man. You know, I wish,
Hold
man.
on back, y'all.
Okay. I wish, speaking back, I'll get back to you too. But just speaking on you, man, I remember that game when y'all went to go play up in Baltimore, and y'all was all standing in front of the shop. And I had already met Bootney Green and knew Curtis Smith. Curtis Smith. And I asked for a couple of shirts, man. You kicked me a couple of shirts. You really didn't even know me. You knew of me.
Yeah.
And you know, I had a little history with me. Said, man, you know, we getting ready to go, man. I get back with you. I wish that y'all we'd have had this shit out when we played, man. Cause I'd have been the flyest motherfucker in the gym. I would have had hold on. I had
Cut your
on
motherfucking
we are
head off,
one
man.
shorts. I had on all day socks. I had on Madness tennis shoes. I would have had a hobo headband on. I would have been a bad motherfucker. And I'd have walked out the gym with 50. Yeah, easily. So, man, just keep up the good work, man, because all you guys that's urban gear, y'all pay the way, man. Y'all dress these dudes up. All these shops, man. I'm just saying all the shops. That, man, that's some good shit. And I love it. I need to go about here with 3 shirts tonight, Kenny, because I'm going out of town. All right? I got my suitcase in the car. But back to you, Bernard Day, man. Welcome home once again, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we love you, man, here in D.C., man. Your name rings a motherfucking bell here in Washington, D.C. And this boy right here, man, Bootney Green, is crazy about you. He tell me y'all come up together.
Oh.
Yeah, he tells, man, I said, I'm not trying to toot your home, but he tells me that me and him talk almost every day.
We neighbors.
Yeah, man, he talks about you, man.
Are we neighbors?
Yeah,
We all neighbors
All
right here.
neighbors.
Never say right.
One thing
And
I
to the
say.
day boys, you young men, welcome back to
Scarborough,
D.C.,
too.
man.
All we
Okay, baby.
neighbors. Kevin Scarborough.
Never said
All
that.
we neighbors, nigga.
No
Hey, Kurt,
bullshit.
but Kurt, you said something about you never saw me play. I was sorry.
I see
Hey,
you,
Kurt, let me
man.
say something to
I
you,
see
Kurt.
you.
I'm gonna say this,
Let
Kenny,
me-
you
let
know,
me-
that
let me
little, I'm gonna say it.
You gonna
That
say the
little-
same thing you been
Nah,
saying.
but I'm gonna say it again, though.
You gonna block the shot?
Nah, I'm
you
gonna block your shot like this, with no teeth in my mouth. That little ugly ass hook shot you threw.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, you like,
man, we'd have played
ain't like
ping
your
pong with
runner.
that shit when
you
we
like
played.
your runner.
Yeah, when
you
we
like
played
your-
in the 70s, we'd
Yeah.
have been like this, serving that ugly ass shit out of
Hey,
here,
he
man.
like-
Fuck
He
wrong
like
with
your,
you?
he like
Yeah, man.
Nah.
You 4'11". You think you gonna get that shit off of
4'11".
me? Lamont Reed, Jerry Mack and them, man. Are you fucking kidding me,
Y'all
man?
be swatting flies,
You,
man.
them dudes that played with you, they was scared of that little shot. We'd have talked, hey, Kenny, I'd have gave the ref his ball back and say, man, the game is over, man. If he ever throw this shit again, man, call me next week, man. What's wrong with you, man? Throw that little shit on me, man. Moving right along, man. We are one over here in Suitland, y'all. We on the air.
That was made of
Yeah.
him and shit.
Yeah.
That was shit.
We in Kenny's shop, y'all.
That nigga
Yeah,
crazy,
come over
man.
and support us. We are one.
Hey, Current
Yeah.
Bootney, get your man.
Dude, man.
Yeah,
No,
my man, we
bro.
talk every day.
No,
Bernard
bro.
Day back in town.
Back to Bernard.
Yeah, Bootney put him in every picture.
Bernard Day, man.
Bootney put him in every picture. Steve
My
Robinson,
man,
legend.
man.
Yeah.
Every picture, Bootney, legend.
Yeah.
Stacey Robinson,
Yeah, my man.
legend.
Hey, you
Bernard Day night.
let Bootney hold the basketball in the picture though, or that?
Yeah, Booty, but he can hold the ball. Kirk cannot hold the ball. Bernard Day can hold the ball. These two dudes can hold. Mike Summers in the house.
Charlie Mo.
Hey, you Crawford High School. You dig? Gotta give him a shout out. Yeah.
Charlie Mo can't hold the basketball either?
Nah, he went to curl, man. We ain't like the Catholic
man.
We ain't like them, man. We ain't
That's
fuck
terrible, man.
them Catholic school dudes.
Yeah, I ain't
Y'all
fuck
niggas
with
were
them
tired.
boys.
Y'all couldn't beat us.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, they done.
Y'all
They
won
did?
some desperate shit one time.
No, y'all couldn't beat us.
Yes, we did.
Have a nice
Yes,
day.
we
Y'all
did.
couldn't beat us.
Yeah, get
Them
in
by
there.
you. Did y'all beat us?
Ask your team.
Man, Stacy had
man.
30 and 3/4 on curl,
on
man.
Dunbar, man. I'm done with this.
I had 30 in the third quarter curl.
Yeah, well, I had 30 in the third quarter.
That's true, though.
Up-
That's
up
true,
against
though.
Dunbar.
That's true.
I had 30 in the third
Yeah,
quarter
I had
curl.
about
And I
30
put the
against Dunbar,
motherfucking
man. What you
16
talking
bus
about?
back down North Capitol Street. I'm done up here. I'm finished with this shit here. Call me next week. Let me play cool. So then you bring me up here to play this shit.
I caught the train
You
back
bring me up North Capitol to play this curl.
I think say he go to 16, but after the game.
It
I had
wasn't
nothing to do with those
Hey,
things.
you put the bus after the game.
Man, before the game was over, I caught the bus the fourth quarter. I had 30 in the third, didn't I, Rick? I had 30 in the third of
How
curl.
he know?
I seen the article.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man,
I got the article.
Rick got to be 3.
I wasn't even born.
But let's
Hey, that's good.
let's get back. Let's get back to the
My man.
purpose of what we do, man. The red cup, what we do.
Red Cup.
You know, we want people to understand and recognize people that came before us, and have people have a history of basketball. Like Bootney, you and Bernard. You know, a lot of people don't know certain names. You know what I'm saying? Like we was growing up, we seen. We like, man, I know. Boom, I name motherfuckers that mothers ain't never heard of it.
Sure.
You know
Know
what I'm
your
saying?
history, man.
And,
Know
and,
your history.
and, yeah, and today, when we talk, You said, man, I'm bringing Bernard with me. He in town.
Yeah.
Well, I said, man, shit.
I hauled ass over here.
I say, look here, shit.
And Kenny
When
shot
Kenny
out.
called me and say, I
Yeah,
said, shit. I
hauled
said,
ass
man,
over
y'all
here.
talk that shit. I know Bernard there. You know what I'm saying? I done seen this man hoop.
And that man really can play, man. I mean, it wasn't no.
It ain't no motherfucking nonsense. No, hell no.
Bernard was quiet.
Yeah,
Really, man?
Yeah, quiet.
We
didn't
talk
say
about
much.
all these dudes and we
I
compare
played
people with
wherever I
shit.
played at. When I played in tournaments,
Y'all was in the same high school, junior high?
he went to Turtle, I went to Shaw, and we never interfered with each other. I could have recruited him as well as he could have recruited me, but we never done that. We was, I don't care where I played at. When I went to play somewhere and they said, man, we need somebody else, I go knock on his window. Come on, man. He like,
Real,
"Come on."
man?
I said,
That's
man,
real
we
shit,
got
yeah.
a game.
That's real
And
shit.
always,
That's
and
real.
they look at Bernard and they said, man, we need a big man. I said, watch this.
Right.
He said, watch this.
No
Watch
bull.
what we get
Yeah,
done.
no
Who see how
bull,
we
man.
And 6'4", 6'5", we thought that nigga was like, I was like Burnout this shit. I like the first motherfucker like that grew eyes to my attention like was Bootney. I want to be like Bootney in junior high school.
Oh, you play ball?
Nah, Kirk, come on, man, fuck the bullshit, man.
No, man, it's a question.
Man,
We
fuck
live,
that.
we live on the cut now.
We good.
Hey, no disrespect.
I mean,
We
no
know
disrespect.
this.
Fuck the bullshit, man.
He played that
listen,
show,
man.
man.
Yeah.
When we was in junior high school, man, I want to be like this nigga and shit.
Kenny,
Bootney.
you did not answer the question. Did you play basketball?
Remember my shot? Remember you playing? Remember my shot? You kept saying shoot a shot. I was like, damn, you should make them jump. You sleep on it.
You play basketball.
I can shoot, Joe. You know.
Yeah, you can shoot. You can shoot.
Yeah. Hell of a jump shot, Joe.
I'm proud you said that too.
I'm saying, listen, but listen,
Rick.
you getting this shit? Rick, you getting on? You ain't get me on this shit, did you?
I got it. I definitely got it.
So, hey,
Rick, fuck this shit, Rick.
Let's talk about Kenny's basketball. He can play
Oh
basketball.
my God.
Shaw Hawk, man. Yeah.
Hey,
He's a show
Kenny
who?
play.
Shaw Hawk.
A
Man.
show hawk. God,
Kenny
man.
play
Junior
basketball.
high
He
you
was
went
the
to?
man. My junior high school coach
Pulling Thomas
brought him to my
Pulling
house.
tell me the coach.
I want you to meet this kid.
Tell me where I gonna be at.
When I go outside, it was Kenny.
Hey, look what it say.
He said, look at his
In junior high
hands.
school, they say he's gonna be in the pros before Bootney.
Yeah. I think you know what.
The coach said I'm gonna be in the pros.
You know what though?
I was like, man, I'm gonna be in the
You know
pros,
what?
nigga.
I think you did the right thing. What you did.
I was in the pros.
He gave me a
You did the right thing.
I was in pros though.
Yeah, you did the right thing. You was in pros and cons.
Look behind the ball. Hey, man.
You in pros and cons.
No.
Let me ask you this.
Hey, look. Rudy Tom Jonathan told me when Sam got in 93.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
Man, I went to summer camp with Rudy with Sam.
Mm-hmm.
So I told Rudy, I said, man, Sam want to lead y'all to a championship. Rudy said, he laughed and shit. But after that year, Rudy said, you was right.
Ship.
No question. Ain't nobody that was
Rudy
mad.
said, right.
Sail.
We're talking about your game.
No, I was like,
Okay.
I was like, let me tell you something.
Did you box or play basketball?
Man, we
Talking
played
about boxing,
basketball on the show. I played basketball on the show. Everything was good till I went to Dunbar. Until Jodine Davis kept telling me to dive on the floor.
Rest in peace, Jodine, man.
Yeah. Now Tyrone Johnson tell you and Scooby and all them niggas and Toby, they kept diving on the floor.
No, I'm gonna
I
come
said, I
back to
can't
you
dive
with
on the
Dunbar
floor,
shit.
man. Fuck my knees up and shit, man. Fuck my knees
back
up.
to you with the Dunbar joint in a minute. What you saying, Rez? I'm gonna come right.
Go ahead,
I got a question for you
You
too.
go back.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, there was some more guys that I think should be on this show, that want to be on this show, but they don't know how to approach you. Good guys, too.
It ain't about
I'm just
that.
asking.
Name them, Rez. We don't. You know we don't do that.
I
Who?
don't want to throw their names on you.
Nah,
Yeah,
you.
they good guys.
Man, go ahead, man.
No.
No.
I'm just
No,
saying.
yeah, no.
And they want to be, they go to Dunbar. They Dunbar could go.
Say the name. Say the name. Say the name.
Kenny Matthews.
And
See,
they dying to tell
because the one
Kenny Matthews.
Oh,
Kenny son.
because the one thing about the situation is, Rez, to me, it was up to me on how the show go. This shit ain't nothing but some fun.
Yeah, okay.
Well, guess what? I think everybody in the world should be on this motherfucker. It's about catching up with people.
He named one of them though.
Yeah, Kenny Matthews.
Yeah, come on. So it's not a selective, like we pick people.
I'm gonna get him on.
It's about people we connected to that we can get in touch with and say boom. So,
They got some good stuff.
and my whole thing is
I'm with that.
with the whole show.
I'm with that.
I would love to get them with an Earl. They're my favorite motherfuckers. Them with the Davis brothers.
Yeah.
We can talk. And I've been trying to get the brother on the joint, but for some reason, he on that bullshit.
Yeah. That's my man.
No, but you know what?
No.
We gonna get him on here. Because the battle's some bullshit. We gonna get him on here.
It ain't no situation where it's a
Nah,
desperate
I
situation.
know.
So he on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Like, I ran into Sherman the other day. Rest in peace, Oscar Phillips, man. My man.
Oscar Phillips.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rest in peace, man.
Old
My
time
man.
legend.
My man.
And I'm over there the other day at the funeral, right? I seen your man, my man Smitty, that went to
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
He
said
they transferred to
right. He was like, yeah. So I stayed with old service, and I'm just sitting there just thinking, right? So after the funeral, I see Sherman. Me and Sherman just talk. And Sherman was on here one time with Pendergrass and them. He said, man, one thing about, he said, man, y'all doing a great thing. He said, but man, you gonna have motherfuckers just not liking each other. So I said, Doug, why you say that? He said, because a lot of older guys just set in their ways and worrying about what y'all saying on the show, props wise, and they not getting their due.
Good.
So I'm like, Doug, that's the purpose of the show. If your name come up, he wasn't talking himself.
Right.
If your name come up, motherfucker,
They come on the show.
yeah,
Come on
and
the
talk
show.
about it. So
Yeah,
a situation went on with a couple of them dudes and all that. You know, like they say they deserve more recognition.
Yeah.
And if I say who you take it started, and this me and you talking. Me and you talk every day. The whole argument started with when I asked somebody that one question. I said, you taking the Bella or Bootney? You don't understand. Locally, that shit was more. That shit blew up way more than LeBron and Jordan. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
from,
get it.
From the people, from our people.
Right.
Yeah.
I got so many calls, like, and comments and all that shit.
But that wasn't nothing. But that I ain't cutting you. That wasn't even personal though.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's my point.
Even with Michael Graham.
But that's my
point.
point.
Man, that's his opinion.
No,
man. That's what he
that-
think.
no.
And they ain't knocking that.
But
That's how you feel.
you got to get where I'm coming from. What I'm trying to tell you is, I might be tooting our own horn about the show. This shit brings back motherfuckers' legacy and motherfuckers ain't heard of shit and all this shit. This some good shit we doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I never been the one to be like, we doing it the best, but at the same time, I think we doing it the best when it comes to bringing back names and, you know what I'm saying, like I told Bernard, like
Bernard Day.
Silent Assassin. Boom. So you only understand this shit though, Rez, and man, you think our thought process a little the same. That Bootney and the Bella question locally became like LeBron and Jordan, meaning who you got. Because we asked everybody, and we was like, boom, and everybody gave their opinions about it. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely get what you're saying, and we're always on the same page. So my whole thing to all the dudes that somehow who think they deserve to be on the show, call me.
Exactly.
It ain't no status quo with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I have the 10th man on the bench come on the show. This ain't nothing about what you ain't gotta be first team all man. Motherfucker, come on the show and talk. We done had plenty of shows with no guests.
Yeah.
Hey,
And just to talk about shit.
but Bernard Day.
You get what I'm saying?
Hey, but Bernard Day is a motherfucker. Cause there's a lot of motherfuckers though, like, damn, Bernard Day, I forgot about this motherfucker.
Right.
But Bernard Day was one. This is my first. No bullshit. This is my first like hero. Father, like, damn, this nigga Booty. Like, I want to be like this nigga. But Bernard Day came out to like. I just tell Booty, I was like, damn. Bernard, you say how you get to walk. Bernard was the shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bernard-
Everybody don't know that though.
But a lot of niggas don't know that.
Yeah.
But Bernard was the shit.
Yeah.
Bernard, like, Yeah.
I done seen Bernard play. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I done seen him with Day was on your team, right, Bernard?
Yeah.
Day and them. I seen that mob.
That's what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying is like, motherfuckers be sending me messages, smoke. Oh man, I did this again. Man, this show ain't nothing but some shit that we just talking about.
Yeah.
The same way when people go on Facebook and do all the, when them little nasty ass
Yeah.
bitches be on
Yeah.
there tomorrow, ow,
Yeah.
and niggas be like, oh, you look good, bitch, you look terrible. You get what I'm saying? I'm real talking with this shit. So this ain't no platform where we ain't got no pics. It's like this. Come on and we can do this shit. It don't matter. So you ain't got the average 30 to get in. This show ain't nothing but us.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing to hide. We ain't got nothing to. Now, if it was a waiting list, a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't even come on this motherfucker.
Right, they want to say
It'd be like a long nigga. I see you next year.
I on it, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So we
right.
right. So we on some man. This shit is fun.
Yeah. That's all.
This shit is it's so fun to
Three
me.
times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit is so fun. I'm like,
3 times I'm honored.
yeah.
Even
I like
you call. When you call me, I know you like a book, man.
You already
I know
know.
you like a book.
Yeah.
I like that.
You hate to talk on the phone. You love to text. I hate to text.
I like
So
that.
when you call,
question.
I know you need me.
My man.
I said I got go
Always
on. I
need.
said I got go on this weekend.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like real talk though. We
Yeah, that's what's
don't.
happening.
So I think one time we posted somebody that was coming to the show, and somebody responded said about time.
Yeah.
About time what? Like
You
about
can't get
time what?
everybody
Like
on one
boom.
show.
It's not about that shit. I don't have these niggas numbers to be like boom.
Oh shit!
Let's
Yeah,
have her
look what we
about it. I
got,
don't give
yo.
a fuck about
Oh,
that shit.
look what we got.
You know what I'm saying?
2 old motherfuckers.
Yeah, my man.
Hey,
My motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the
Fine.
twins. So, we gonna talk about parties in 10 minutes.
man.
We live. We live.
live.
Yeah.
Live.
Hey, start the motherfucking party. Some will bring some like with
Hey,
glad.
man.
Come on, wait.
We talking about the wine festival now, man.
Right now, right this second. Now go ahead and get I need 20 tickets.
I want to ask Bernard a question.
Nice, bro.
Hey, Bernard, man, you know, it's a lot of schools in the high. You know, we
remember
pass
Bernard
our
Day?
average against. You know,
remember Bernard Day?
and basically a lot of them schools uptown.
Bernard Day.
Tell me how you
Yes,
did against
indeed.
Coolidge. What was your average
Why
against
you
Coolidge?
picking Coolidge, though?
Yeah.
Coolidge.
What was your average against Coolidge,
Hey,
Bernard?
Bernard Day was
Coolidge wasn't that good.
was my
What you got,
hero.
man? Bernard Day was a bad motherfucker.
I know,
though,
but
Stacy.
the
what did you do against
motherfucker.
Coolidge?
Yeah,
I just asked him about your school. What did you do against your school?
I went there 1 year, man. So, you know, I
I
mean,
think people don't realize I was never a big scorer until
Really?
I needed.
Yeah.
Oh, until they needed me to score.
Yeah.
Then I kind of took over the game.
Okay.
But it was like playing in high school. I just went out and played.
Just went out and played.
And then it was like if they needed me to score, hey, I just turned it over to score.
Bernard can score with the best of them, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Can you?
Problem.
No, I just asked him.
Can you score with the
What
best
did you
of
do
them? Can you score with the best of them?
Yeah,
Against Coolidge.
Can you score with the
I
best
was,
of
I
them?
was like 31 against Coolidge. You know, that little small ass gym they had up there, them ugly ass colors, gray and orange. You know,
You want 7X?
no bullshit.
7X.
Welcome home, Bernard Day. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Bernard Day, back home.
Bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
I got a question. I got a question for you guys, man. Who all Met team taking it? 75, 83, 89,
It ain't
90.
close. It ain't close.
Well,
It ain't close.
89 over.
It ain't close.
84.
1989. And
Hey,
let's
hey,
talk matchups and all that.
Hey, we
Okay,
can talk
well,
matches.
you-
I'm just having my class in that conversation.
When Stacy and them, what you
A lot of
76?
talent back then,
75.
Joe.
Y'all picture look like they was motherfuckers, the motherfucking Supremes.
right, because we wore
Bushes and
Supreme.
afros, all
Yeah,
that
we wore afros,
bullshit.
but-
Oh, not the
To answer that
Temptations
question,
Supreme.
to answer that question though, now, were you gonna say something? Go ahead. To answer that question though, that Met team, his Met team, and Jerome McDaniels, that's 70. They got a 71, 70.
Yeah, that was tough.
That motherfucker, you know,
Paul sent me a picture of
that might be
Nah,
them
but he
three
made
teams.
first team parade in
Who?
9th grade.
Who?
Jerry Mack.
Yeah, but them three teams, his team, his year, my year was fair, but them three teams, yeah, that motherfucker, them three, yeah.
There was one more Met team.
One more Met
that I think
team?
was nice.
81?
Really?
Yeah, it got, yep.
81.
Who was that?
81?
Jones.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, but
Hey,
now,
to me, Ray, I'm saying that.
Jones, that's my man.
But to me, Anthony Jones might be the best high school player.
Anthony Jones
basketball.
brought me to Dunbar.
In that,
I'm not gonna say that.
No.
Earl Jones.
Because some 70 guys.
I ain't
man,
going Stacy.
I got to, man, because I ain't seen
No,
no. Yeah,
Hey,
that
Bootney,
that you
Anthony
seen,
Jones
that
brought
you
me to
seen.
Dunbar.
That I seen.
I
Not that I
Shit.
heard. What I seen.
Shit.
Oh, you say you're not going to the 70?
No, I'm not saying. I'm with you all the way.
Them 70 all mid
No,
team.
you ain't get. You
See,
didn't
y'all the 80s boys. Don't do
You ain't hear
that.
what I said.
I'm gonna turn this
I said
motherfucker show out.
I said what I seen. I didn't see. But I heard Uncle Fatty tell me. He said, "Man, this motherfucker stinks. This motherfucker's back. All that shit." But
No,
when you missed that
this motherfucker before me though.
when
Steve Higgins, them 70
Steve
on
back,
that team.
Steve back.
Yeah, y'all keep talking about that 80, them 70. They started at 69.
I didn't say.
James Brown
I
and
said
them.
what I seen.
Okay,
I wasn't born in '60, Stacy.
Okay, where was you at
The
then?
question was.
Where was you at?
The question
In
was.
the womb?
Yeah,
I was
you
in the womb.
You should have been here.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you should have been here. Cause that little all-man team really wasn't. Y'all really wasn't that
He
good.
should have been here.
Fuck out.
But he should have been
No,
here.
don't do that.
No,
Though.
who was on your team?
Myself,
Yourself,
Grant Hill,
Grant Hill,
Diggy Simmons,
Dickie Simmons,
Mike Smith,
Mike Smith,
Monty Williams,
Monty Williams,
Mike Tate,
Like that, Joe.
Mike
George
Tate.
Lynch.
George Lynch,
Fuck that shit.
Aaron Bain.
Ray Slater.
Like that.
We had a mob.
Hell of a mob. Who's on your mob, Green?
I'm gonna leave it like that though.
I said hell of a mob.
Yeah,
I said hell of a mob.
Yeah, leave that shit
Hold
alone.
up. Let him tell his
Say
team.
after that, I'm gonna break that all the way down.
And all of them came next year.
Let him name his team,
No,
man.
and Lawrence Moten was on our.
Okay, hell of a team. Let him name his team.
Oh, no, we talking to Charlie Moon right
Y'all
now.
don't let me name
Kenny, you didn't play. Kenny, you didn't play JV.
I'm gonna go off the show.
Fuck off there, Clarence.
I don't want to.
Go ahead. Let him name his team, man.
Linda DeBella, Bernard Campbell,
Hell of a mob.
Benny Bowden,
Yes, sir.
Bad boy.
Tommy Allen,
Good God Almighty.
Rodney Rice,
Good God Almighty.
That's 5, Joe. You can't go no more. That's 5, Joe.
Kenny Saunders.
Oh,
that's my main
that's
man
6
right
man.
there.
They got me 6 man, Joe.
We'd have beat them by 20.
Bootney, come on, man.
We'd have
That's 6
beat
man
them
right
by
there.
20.
Oh,
Smith, stop,
no,
man.
no,
We did
no.
about 20.
Not Benny Bowden.
15. We about 15.
At Benny Bowden at the time.
Think
Oh,
Wally
no,
made
not
two
Benny
times. Wally
Bowden.
made
Bernard Day, Bernard Day time.
We had
Wally Lancaster.
Hey.
Moten, Dickie Simmons, and Moten, Dickie Simmons, Grant Hill made 2, and Mike Smith.
Hey, man.
Gerald, you
Benny
missed.
Bowden
You
and
missed.
Bernard Day was the same
Yeah, man,
time.
I made third.
Hey, you missed Gerald Jackson.
Gerald Jackson, country boy, yeah.
Good job.
And you missed Scarborough.
That's called, yeah.
Oh, Kevin Gosling.
My motherfucker.
Our neighbor.
Oh, tell me.
Our neighbor.
Time out.
What's old to me?
I'm sorry, Scarborough.
Our neighbor.
That name
No,
came
New
up.
Mexico,
Scarborough.
yes,
Scarborough was a
Came out with
bad
Motherfucker.
Wino
A
was like that.
6'2"
Talk that,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Motherfucker. The Kevin
Yeah.
Scarborough motherfucker.
Wino was like that.
Nigga
So who you
dunk that bitch on you and slam that bitch on
Wino
you
was
and
like that.
shit.
What about 90?
Huh? 90? 90.
We done beat everybody by
90
15
was me, Randolph Childress, Clint Bakeney,
Yeah.
Grant Hill, Dickie Simpkins, Mike
All them
Smith,
was 2 times. John.
Robert Churchwell,
Garbage.
Yes, sir.
Garbage.
No, he was
I
not.
know you church, you my man, you some shit though.
Not
Mike
no
Smith,
I like that.
Mike
Mike Smith,
Yeah.
Mike Smith,
I don't know, Joe.
Mike Smith, let me tell you, Mike Smith was
Mike
that.
Smith was an animal.
Man,
The animal. You know Mike Smith was an animal, Joe.
Yeah.
Where he went to high school
No.
at? Down
Kenny,
by
hey,
the-
Kenny, let me ask you.
He went to you.
Let me ask you a
Take your ass,
question.
Smith.
Let me ask you a question.
You know.
Mike Smith with Dave Butler.
Fucking Mike Smith, motherfucking the animal, motherfucker.
Mike Smith
Dunk
with
that-
John Turner.
Nigga that dunk that
Mike
bitch on-
Smith with John Turner.
Nigga.
See, they were good with that.
Mike Smith with John Turner. I'm asking Bootney the same question.
Mike Smith.
Mike Smith with John Turner.
Mike Smith.
Don't
Mike
start
Smith.
bullshit. You terrible.
The animal. The
Oh,
animal.
no disrespect.
No disrespect.
Nigga, the animal. John Turner
ain't
was
got-
number the
you
show
ain't
in
fucking
Houston.
with you. No, answer that question, right?
I know.
Okay.
Hey, you missed Christian Ants. He was all met with you.
You tried this shit yet?
With the Duke,
Man.
GW.
Pendergrass was
You
squazzy.
missed Kevin Gregory.
Oh, my main man.
with Pendergrass.
The Dozer.
I'm going with Pendergrass.
Black Mamba.
Kevin Gregory was a
The Black Mamba, they called it.
He's a ball. They had a good
Black
team that year too.
Mamba, they called it.
So you saying you beat? So you beat? Hey, so you say you beat them by 15? What about Stacy team?
It's organic.
I
You ain't
didn't see
you
them.
ain't name
So I
didn't
see them.
You ain't name your team, Stacy.
No, I didn't see them.
Nah, don't bring that up.
You ain't name your all Met team.
Hawkeye Whitney.
What?
You better not tell Linda.
Can I name my team?
I got his number. I call him now and tell him.
Can I name my team,
I
Chris?
ain't gonna say you better not tell
ahead.
Bella.
Can I name your team? Can I
Who you
name
gonna
my
check?
team?
Who you gonna check?
Name your team.
I ain't check. No, I ain't play no defense. I'm all offense.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hawkeye Whitney, Lamont Reed, Turk Till,
Oh, yeah,
Steve Castellan,
Yeah, you better about 30.
Joe Tweet,
He better about 33.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Maggie. You a motherfucking lie.
Which ready to throw y'all this?
Larry Frazier, Stacy Robinson,
Stacey Rob.
Greg Jones.
Who the fuck is Stacey Robinson?
He just was an average dude, man. He ain't do that. He ain't really do that, man.
I agree.
Yeah, he
Stacey Robinson average
yeah,
dude.
he just an average dude, man.
Stacey Robinson
He
average
ain't do
dude.
nothing. But he fucked Coolidge up. He fucked Spingarn up.
You just say Greg Jones. They said older dude.
He fucked Easton up.
What about
He fucked
HG?
Probably Moore up.
What about HG?
He turned the lights up Long Island Lutheran.
We
He
sit
shitted on Cardinal Gibbons.
You kicked the hole in the drum.
Yeah. I kicked their drum all the way to Coney Island.
Oh, goddamn. Hold on. Time out. 20 seconds time out. 20
Yeah,
seconds
what?
time out. We got a time out. On
Your
the
teams in boots. We Dunbar 75. Y'all wouldn't play us down here in Dunbar. Yeah, my 75.
Who the
man.
real Dunbar?
Huh?
The real Dunbar.
Dunbar, Washington, D.C.
I respect that.
Yeah, that Muggsy Bogues and them, that Dunbar,
Who
Washington,
the
D.C.
universities in D.C.?
Spingarn you and Dunbar you. You didn't, y'all not a you. Coolidge is definitely, Woodson is definitely not a you.
He fell.
Yeah, y'all definitely not
He fell.
He was a Woodson though.
Woodson.
Oh yeah, Kelly Miller, you right? KM, you right?
Yeah.
No, we high school.
No,
Man, that's
he
my
took high school, but
I know, but
He
they
was
just
the
scored
first
though.
they'll never do that.
Woodson is fell.
Yeah,
You
they'll
been
never
on
do
first
that.
2 years? I didn't know that. I thought you went to Woodson. I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, Phelps, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Phelps, shit. That shit
Phelps.
cop.
I didn't even play when we played Phelps.
That
That didn't even count.
when it was me. It wasn't a school
I didn't
day.
even come to school that day. I seen Phelps on the schedule. I ain't even show up. I ain't
What you
go.
say? When you seen?
But I seen Phelps. I said, man, I'm not even going to school. Get the fuck out of here, man. Phelps. You kidding me, man? They worked on cars and shit. What's wrong with you, man?
Oh no.
There was a fool to me out that day, Jody. Yeah, leave my uniform in the locker room. It's a waste of time. They cutting hair shit over there. Man, I'd have had 100 points on this. What you talking about, man?
Man,
Are you serious, man? You lost your motherfucking mind. Certain games I didn't play in, man. And Phelps was one of them.
Time out.
This we bring to the cup, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, cup. You know what I'm saying?
He's working on cars.
Yeah, we did that one. You talking about Phelps.
Man,
Where's that at? Where's that at?
Time out. 20 seconds time out. We didn't know you would go this hard on stuff. I mean, time out, man.
They cut
Burn
hair.
Out Day show, man.
He said they cut
We
hair.
all won, y'all.
Burn out,
Hey, Sam,
Hey, say what you said? Hey,
What y'all
say
know in
what
Baltimore?
you said they do over Phelps, man?
Man, they cut hair. They build bricks and shit. And work on cars. I'm not playing this game, Jody. Fuck wrong with you, man?
Man, come on with this bullshit,
Hey,
man.
Booty.
Come on with this shit,
Man, I
man.
don't know who scheduled that game.
But man,
I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm not playing.
Let's just go around, man. You know what I'm saying? But we got some special guests in the house tonight. My man, Black Grad June.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Hey, Pendergrass.
June 1st, man.
I got Tito, you need some.
June 1st,
One and only, man.
winery joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got my man Rock Reboot.
Hey, Rock Bulu. You did?
Yeah, that's how we do, man. And the one, in
Straight
the
out,
lounge,
plate.
man. Where Banks go? Oh, there you go. The smoothest motherfucker in the world.
Hey,
know what I'm
Banks.
saying?
Banks. Get us the Banks.
Yeah, smooth motherfucker.
There you go, Bank.
But real talk, man, like, you know, that's
You
what
got
we
the
do,
Banks
man, just
that
talk and give
We
people
winding up, man.
great respect, man, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't got no food or nothing over here, man. What time we winding up, man? What kind of show is this, man?
Nah, we ain't got no food.
We
Hey,
just heard my man in town, man.
Bernard. He in town with his kids.
Yeah.
This nigga.
We don't have no cookies or nothing on the table, man. Come on, let's wrap this shit up, man.
Hey, what is this? A salad, motherfucker.
Yeah, we got some hors We ain't got no grapes. We got shit on the table.
Nigga, what the fuck? You can't eat nothing you just named.
I got grapes.
But we got some broth, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, we'll get that on the table. All I see on the table is
Snag a chew ass.
cell phone. That's all right, I can handle it. But all I see is cell phones
Yeah,
and
well,
CDs on the table.
You can get
We got Charlie Moe in the house. We over here shooting Maryland.
We got some steak, motherfucker. You eat that?
What
I don't eat
CDs?
steak. I'm a Muslim.
You can't eat
Yeah,
steak.
Robert 3. I don't need steak.
Yeah.
It's Ramadan.
He
Yeah,
Ramadan. He Ramadan all year.
Yeah.
Motherfucker can eat nothing. He got.
Can you see? Can you see? Blue ass glasses you got on your face. You look like Mr. Borrell. My shop teacher, motherfucker. I would never come to your class.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look like my motherfucking brick shop teacher. What you talking about? My
we
teeth.
live?
Look at your glasses, man. This how Kurt Smith look now, y'all. Motherfucker having 55 points a game.
We on the Red Cup, we live.
Yeah, but look at his glasses, though.
That nigga wild.
Well, we live, Joe.
Yeah, we are live.
No, that's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he started it, though. I put
we
something in my
live.
mouth, though. He keeps on. He think I'm not going to fire back?
But we live. We live.
God, there you go. Are you serious?
He's like you said.
We are one, y'all. Man, Kenny, yeah.
Man, this nigga stupid as shit. Boy, you a wild boy.
Hey, man, I wish I'd have came up with y'all, though, man. No bullshit, man.
Man, you a wild boy.
Y'all put
man.
basketball.
My motherfucker.
We had
man.
lost basketball here in the city, but y'all brought it back in the 80s, man.
Man, what the fuck you drinking?
When we losing, Stacy, I ain't.
When John Thompson
Oh,
them
my
fucked
God.
that urban coalition up.
Speak.
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's when we lost it.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's when we lost it, man. Then they started going to.
You said
them
who?
motherfuckers-
Oh, you
them motherfuckers said
double back. You said who?
John Thompson and Mr. Wiggs and them. They fell out. I don't know. But then they started. They had a motherfucking suburban coalition.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Garbage.
You dig what I'm saying, man? Ain't no such thing as no suburban coalition. Howard Hill, you a good man, but man, you know, the urban coalition, man. Dunbar, man. Admission is free. You must find a seat. Everybody in the world came in that motherfucker. Sam and Keith Good and them coming down that Baltimore Washington Parkway. Man, them niggas came down the boogie, man. You know, for real, that was basketball, man.
No doubt.
Love you Baltimore dudes, man.
Was 45-6 the highest average ever? Or
Yeah.
was it just an average?
And this boy right here,
45.
and this boy right here, 45-6.
I just want to know, was that the highest average down there?
Yeah.
Or was
Probably,
it just,
yeah. I'm gonna pretty much say hell
You
yeah.
motherfucking right. Snap?
just curious?
You motherfucking right, man.
I'm not back home.
I ain't shooting your horn, man. 45-6.
I just wanted to, yeah.
Clarence, hey, Clarence Green.
He was behind me. He was behind me with
Right out
39.
39.
Yeah.
A whole lot of motherfuckers behind you.
Did that shit.
Bro.
Yeah, and HD.
Who's behind you?
He was.
Him
He was
and everybody else.
And he was my baby. Baby boy. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
I ain't gonna dispute that.
Yeah.
Bernard, you didn't bring on a coalition.
Did you play coalition for now?
Executive 3.
Oh, you play with the
Oh,
girl
basing
baby?
them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Who was on your mom?
Man, Bernard Day was a silent killer.
Okay, but you did play.
Yes.
Executive
Hey,
three?
man. Bernard was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Y'all won championship?
I'm gonna put my man Grass on the spot right now. He right here.
What's Grass at?
Trick Entertainment.
Grass, you been Bernard Day?
Trick Entertainment. Trick Entertainment.
What do you do against Spring on? What do you do against Spring on, right?
Trick
See,
Entertainment.
Bernard, you remember all these motherfuckers.
Trick
Even in Nebraska, you don't know all that shit.
Yeah. Tricky
Hey,
entertainment.
bro, you don't know all that shit, right?
I'm right here.
You know this big grass is
What
that?
Bernard Day do against Spinning on Spinning
Man,
What he was 80 what?
83.
you don't even
He did all right.
He did all right.
83, they got us over there. When Bootney choked Day.
That was 80. That was 84.
They ain't beat me.
No, that was 83. That was 83.
That was 83.
No, that was at Springer. That was at Springer.
Yeah.
That was at Miles there. Miles there,
You
right?
choked somebody? You choked somebody, Bootney?
He choked Day.
I was at the game, man. I was at the game.
That's 83.
Bernard say he got him. They say they got Spinning on.
He said he got
Yeah, they
it.
Well, you got him?
What's some beat them?
83.
Yeah, they got us once over.
Yeah, I was at that
What
game.
you do? What you do,
This
B?
was a Spinning
What
on.
you
It was
do?
at Springer. I was at.
Huh?
That was one of the first times I was
You
like,
can't
I said,
remember?
how this motherfucker playing the 4? So
Who, him?
No, him. With Mike Graham at the 5. I'm like, this motherfucker.
83? They got you 83? Phelps?
No,
No, I got
no,
it.
he's
He
at
said
Woodson. He's at Woodson.
Oh, that's right, Woodson.
I was at that
Mike
game.
Graham was in the way, man.
But 83?
Mike Graham was in the way, man. All he did was grab the ball like Will Chamberlain and did like this and shit.
Hey, Bruno, what y'all do,
Get the
Bruno?
fuck out of here, man.
Ain't no Michael Graham, you won't be talking that Let's Go Hoya shit. Don't do that.
What you mean?
Yeah,
I'm talking in high school.
What he
Man, in high school, man, that man just grab the ball like this and say cut, man. What you talking about? Cut. He the biggest motherfucker on the floor. He talking about cut.
What do you think?
He ain't do
What do you say?
You drop it to him in the paint, he grab the motherfucker like Will Chamberlain and say, cut. Fuck. He got a motherfucker 6'1" on him, talking about cut. Cut what, motherfucker? Time out, man. You mean cut, man?
Nah.
They cut what?
You 6'11".
All right, cut what? Cut. And
We
then,
run the offense through you. We throw the motherfucker to you. You put the motherfucker up to the air like this, holler,
they
cut.
cut.
You got a motherfucker 5'8" on you. Hey, time out. Man, take my motherfucking uniform off. What's wrong with you, man? We need buckets, man. We don't need no holler, no motherfucking cat.
Hold on, Stacy. Hold on.
What? He could have played up dumb ball with that cut shit. Not like that. Not like that. Cut the motherfucker lights out and get the fuck out of the gym. Nigga, we need buckets up here. We don't need no motherfucker holler no cut.
Hey, Graham.
And you know he did that
Hey, yeah,
again.
reboot. That is crazy.
Coach Wood said unacceptable, son.
No, no, real Stacy, man. Give
What?
us an intake on your
What?
toughest high school game.
Where?
When you had, you had to go hard.
I was joking.
Probably was up Long Island Loop when we played against Reggie Carter and Wayne McCoy and them. So they had in the paper up there, Stacy Robinson invaded Reggie Carter's up in New York. They was ranked number 4. We was ranked number 5 in the nation, right?
Okay.
Me, Bebe, a youngin', Joe Tweet, Craig, Big Sky Shelton. We walked out there with that motherfucking W. That put us at number 3 in the nation. We stayed there the rest of the year.
What you do?
Tell us how that game
I had
went.
21.
What Scott Shelton say?
Craig Shelton grabbed Wayne McCoy, shit off the motherfucking glass like this and say, I am the sky. I am the sky. I'm telling the man, we run the motherfucking break, get up off of it. He's hollering, I am the sky. I am the sky. I said, man, if you don't get up off this motherfucker, we try to boogie, man. But the boy Reggie Carter from New York, may he rest in peace, bad motherfucker. He had 32 though.
Where you end up playing at?
He went to St. John. He went to Hawaii. Then he transferred
What
to
Craig
St. John.
does?
What Craig
What did he
Shelton
say?
He grabbed Wayne McCoy shit off the glass like this. I'm at the free throw line. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, God, he gonna get this shit, man. He went and got it. He said, I am the sky. That's how he got his nickname. He called him Craig Big Guy Shelton. Yeah, that's for real talk. Baby was bringing that motherfucker up, dishing that motherfucker to Joe Tweet.
Scott Shelton.
Joe Tweet was knocking that motherfucker. He had 25. We beat the motherfucking shit out of them. I've been long out of loose. Yeah.
Baby was a bad boy though.
Bad young motherfucker.
Well, baby,
Baby
like a
bad
Yeah,
defense.
yeah. He's a
Baby,
bad young
a jogging
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
In shape.
Play defense in shape, in shape, in shape, in
Bad
shape,
motherfucker.
in shape.
Yes, dog.
Yes,
Yeah, I knew he was a
Nigga,
pro.
when I was selling motherfucking 50s,
You know he's pro. We
I
had
told him he was a
Coke.
pro. Yeah, I told him, man,
Yo,
don't
tell me. What'd you say?
I was selling 50s Coke.
Really what?
Hold up, man.
No,
Hold up.
no bullshit, boy. I was selling 50s Coke, like 100 Coke, like
Really what?
Whoa.
Where was you at when I needed you?
I don't know where you was at, but I'm telling you.
I didn't get that.
Where was you
Where was you at when I needed you?
Hey man,
Instead of
it's
50.
way back in like
I would have loved to see you.
the 90s.
Man, go.
He said, he said,
Man, that shit way back in the 90s, man.
You got it in now?
I was telling, I was like, damn, man.
Because it should be Memorial Holiday. Let me let my hair down one time. Red cup, baby! We keep it real over here, baby. No bullshit, Slim. I mean, Kitty, I would have loved for you to be in high school with me, man. I'd average 200 points a game. He said you had them 50 in the coach. For real, man. Where were you at when I was in high school?
I was trying to say, hey, man, the wooden playground.
Oh, man.
You had to go to the wooden playground from Dunbar, across the street with the wooden playground.
This nigga
I sold all
when I
my-
needed you.
I miss you, though. Because all my classes on the other side.
Nigga, you was like 5-10 years before me.
Oh, I was? God
I
damn.
was 84, 84.
God
You was motherfucking
damn.
54. Like you was 54. I was 84.
But you know, man, if you would have been around when I was there, man, you know, I would have never went to school. But I'd have been looking for you for them 50s.
Ass funk and a lot of niggas ain't go to school. A lot of niggas ain't go to school.
He said when I needed you.
Hey, Grass, your man is wild.
Yeah. That's just talk, y'all. We just having fun, man. You know, that's not real, y'all. You know, just have a little humor on the show, man. Good man, Kenny, man.
No bullshit.
We both can turn our life around, though.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good, man. That's
He
good.
said when I needed you.
Funny we can talk about it now, man.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah, man. I see a lot of niggas come on the show and don't really get honest, man, with this stuff.
Right, that shit.
You know?
But I was, I sold that shit. Good bullshit. I sold that shit to the motherfucking. What year you talking about?
I don't know what the
Nah, man.
Oh man.
Let me use the restroom.
Hey, this might be a bad time to talk about what y'all talking about.
Time,
You know,
time, Joe.
Let us ask you some questions. You ain't gotta go all in, you know.
man, let him say what he want to say.
That's what the show is all about,
Yeah,
man.
say
You
what
know,
you
we
wanna say, man.
we just talking, man.
Yeah.
We not hurting nobody, man.
Welcome home.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
Water.
Welcome home.
A lot of water in this shit.
Got my man Grass in this motherfucker, man.
And I'm fucked up that Grass got the party on Saturday.
What time we winding up, y'all? What time we winding down? It's 10:10.
We good. We can run this motherfucker all the way down.
That's my car. Let me see this car.
When Green get back, we can close out. We got bank, smooth bank.
Oh man, shit, Grass got the car.
We got reboot.
Get wild.
Reboot.
Let me get my commercial, man.
We got you.
Nah, I couldn't get
We
you.
got you. We got you.
Get
Oh,
wild.
no. Hey,
I
I got it.
I couldn't get Skip Wild nigga out of
West.
Baltimore.
I got it.
Executive position.
Everything.
Sam Cassell, what's up, baby? Hey, Baltimore.
Everything.
We got Bernard Day in town, man. One of our Washington, D.C. cats, man. We over here at Kenny's shop. We love you Baltimore cats, too, man. But I say have a good trip back home, man. Be safe on
No,
that
we
road,
we
man.
just love a few dudes
Yeah.
in Baltimore. We don't love all of them.
No, we love all the niggas in Baltimore.
I'm gonna give my shout out to
Everybody.
niggas I love.
Love everybody.
Sam,
Skip Wise.
Goody.
Skip Wise.
Goody my main motherfucker.
Ernie Graham.
Sam my main motherfucker. Ernie Graham.
I got
Michael
big-
Lloyd my main. All
Big
of
shout
them.
out to Keith Boo.
Boy, that's the way you gave me 4. Give me.
Hey, we
Keith
missed the
Boo
call.
just got that
You gave me
dumb
4
job,
reps,
man.
I mean, that's where I'm at.
Your
with
dudes.
my-
Who's that
Big shout out
That's
to
what I'm
Keith
at with
Who that? Sam?
Hey, Castle. Hey,
Big
Castle,
shout
stop
out
that
to
bullshit,
Keith
Castle.
Booth, man.
Man,
Hey, Castle,
Some
stop
of
that
our poets back.
bullshit,
Keith
Castle.
Booth, man.
Oh,
Gonna
yeah.
bring it back.
Castle, stop that bullshit, Castle.
Sam. Stacy Rob, hey, baby.
Big
I just
shout
give you
out
a
to
shout out.
Keith Booth,
Hey,
man.
Castle, tell East Sports I said fuck him.
yeah, oh he in
Sam,
there.
I am.
Whoa, why you gonna say
Sam, I am.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it's all good, man.
Hey, you Baltimore dudes,
hey,
we
we
love y'all,
the
man.
ACC, nigga.
with a red cup, nigga.
ACC,
Shout out,
nigga.
Charlie Mo.
ACC, nigga.
Charlie
That's a
Mo.
bad motherfucker right there, though.
Hey, Charlie
No
Mo.
bullshit.
Hold on. Look.
Sam, hey, baby.
All that little.
How you doing, man? We love y'all in Baltimore, boy.
Fucker right
Boy,
there.
bro,
What you doing, man?
Yeah.
My man, Sam, I
Castle,
am.
yeah.
Hey, Smith.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, motherfucker. Hey,
Steve Goody.
hey, bitch. Fuck that. We only drink. You don't even drink no more and shit.
Yeah.
I don't even
Goody,
drink no
You
more.
don't drink no more. Get the fuck out of here.
My man Ricky up here. I don't even drink no more. No bullshit.
You don't?
Hey, son.
Okay,
All right,
man.
nigga. Oh, pretty grand. I see pretty grand back there.
See that
Yeah.
What's up, Sam? What's up with
Yeah, that's how we going,
It's
nigga.
live, man. It's
up, man?
live.
That's how we
Come
going.
on, Banks back there. Banks back there. We got.
That's how we going, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
nigga.
Yes, sir, Sam. Baltimore, baby.
All right, bitch. Bye.
This nigga terrible, man.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, Clarence, where Clarence at, man? Come on, man.
Clarence Friday Road.
In closing, man. I got that old man in closing, man.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Hey, Rob.
I got a question for my man.
That nigga Banks look vegan. That nigga look vegan and shit, Rob.
He did.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob.
My man Black grass in this joint, man.
Hey, this nigga look vegan and shit.
Man,
Come on, man. Come on, man. You with us or not?
Who's out, man?
Nah,
You in us or not? Man, fuck bullshit, man. You in us or not?
No.
You in us or not? shit,
Charlie,
man.
once I got a question for you before you close
Close out,
out,
man.
man.
Real
We
quick
close.
before we close out. You ready, Rick?
What shit is this? Man, my shit gone like a
Where the shit
motherfucker.
at, Kenny?
Hold on. Time out.
You watch the
I gotta get my shit.
NBA.
I ain't having a drink,
Playoff.
nigga. I ain't gotta get me a drink, nigga. I got a
Okay.
drink.
So first thing come to my mind when I see Kawhi Leonard doing what he's doing
Get a drink, Kenny.
is you.
Oh, yeah?
Hold on.
Cause you find spots where you want to get to. It ain't gotta be
Oh,
three ball.
yeah. I got
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You aggressive like he is.
Very much so.
Yeah, and I want to ask you
Almost
some
like a triple
intake
threat.
on what you think about his game, man.
I mean, he all
Cause I
love it.
know you watch him too.
Yeah, he all love it. I love his game, especially on the defensive end. He got a magnum on
You
his
want me to
hands,
answer
man.
that or you want
Oh, Smith, man, there you go trying to dominate me again. There you go.
I'm answering. I'm from a little younger.
All right.
Younger want that basketball. He gonna do something with that basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay. You gonna shoot me?
He ain't gonna bullshit with that basketball.
No, but I'm saying
Nah, yeah, he ain't gonna bullshit.
Oh, no.
this dude get to a spot where he want to be at,
Where
where
the
he
bottle
feel
at,
comfortable at.
I got
And
you.
that's the same game you had.
What?
Your mid range better than
Joe.
anybody I ever seen.
Damn, Joe, man. Hey,
Real
man, I
talk,
can't get
real
some
talk,
fucking
real
up.
talk.
No, that's real shit,
Yeah.
man.
Ooh.
Man, no
Mid-range.
bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
I done got hell of a mid-range.
Oh yeah, we had.
Just
oh,
Look around what you
four,
need.
Look at
two,
this.
3 triple
Yeah.
type shit.
I got
No
you.
more than-
Man, come on, man.
Oh,
I
good
got
money.
shit.
That-
No
that's his
more than
game.
3.
Hey.
Bullshit like a motherfucker. Shit.
That's what you wanted, right?
The kid's demeanor,
He play
man.
like that now. When he come with salary, yeah.
Reminds me of you, Joe. It's a minute. You're not getting on that hoorah.
I take
whatever.
that all day.
You just playing your game and
That's
you go out
good,
there and
man.
do
That's
it,
huge,
man.
man.
I mean, I always respect your game.
That's why I kept me a hell of a point guard with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't play point guard.
Yes,
That's why I
sir.
kept me a hell of a point guard with me.
Yeah.
I only need you to do number one thing.
And what's my job?
Bring it across.
Get out
Get
the
rock
way.
I don't
up.
care what the situation is. I'm not going to help
Hey,
you bring
man,
it
that's
up.
some funny shit you
Or
telling them
I'm
that,
gone.
Joe. That's some funny
When you get
shit.
across half court, you already know I ain't doing no
Throw it to
V
the
cutting.
hand.
I ain't doing no V cutting or none of that shit.
Throw it to the
Through my
hand.
hand.
So when you tired, you just tell them go.
Yeah. He knows how.
I might have had 50 before we settled the offense down. Nah, this motherfucker here, though, man. Bad motherfucker. It's me, Kenny. You know, but in closing, man, in closing.
Go around the table, man, and close the table.
I thought the bartender could do.
Y'all ain't gave us no sodas or nothing.
Kenny, what the drink at, Kenny? What the fuck?
Fuck, man, y'all ain't gave us nothing to drink. Is it raining outside? Can I get a cup of rain or something? Damn. Yeah, fuck. How they drinking this liquor? I ain't drunk shit.
What the juice at?
Hey, still it's raining. Hey, move. If it's raining outside, man, give me a cup of rain, man. All they got over here is liquor. A cup of rain. Damn.
Hey,
Bottle, man.
God.
Ain't no juice in the
Come in and close it, man.
We
We got a party because we get Squab's birthday tonight, man. We going up. Nah, Squab get Squab's birthday party tonight. We going up, man. 14th.
Birthday.
We going singing, man.
And Chloe, we got some good dudes around the panel. We introduce everybody before the show. Good atmosphere, man. My man Reboot Rock, man Black Grass. Where's Banks go?
No, it's
Banks
part
gone.
next
Mo-
week.
my motherfucking main apple scrapper Moose. Come on out the
Black
cut, man.
Party.
Come on out the cut, man. We got
Smith.
Moose,
Yeah, we
man.
got moves in
We
here.
got the party next week. Telegram.
I do this, and you do what you
I was last time.
do. I got this, man.
I'm up bad. I'm sorry.
Got my wedding pool party also next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Sorry, man.
Got all that.
The basketball.
No.
Yeah, he really.
I'm about to
Oh,
send them out there.
the flies, you got the flies already.
About to send them out
You
there.
got the flies already. But no bullshit, man. From the cut
Oh, no.
to everybody that's in here, man. The support that y'all give us, man. And anytime you always, man, anytime call. You know what I'm saying? Stacy Robb always. Man, when Stacy Robb come back on that motherfucker, man, welcome home, man. Bernard Day, bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Man, Black Grass.
This
You
man
know what I'm saying? Always in the
sitting
effect.
down.
This coming from
They
an
always
all-white
call
party.
text.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, they straight.
Ricky G. You know what I'm saying? My man Moose. All that, man. But Westray, sit your drunk ass down.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah. But real talk, though, man.
We got it tonight.
For the people don't know, man, we about
We
to.
got you tonight. We can't talk
Let
about
y'all
it.
talk.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Y'all finished?
That ain't how we do it. Security.
Nah, I told him, he man, he glad as shit he ain't told me tonight.
Y'all talk about this shit they know.
Yeah, man.
But we about to jump this off to another level with what we doing with this red cup, man. And shit about to be what it should be, man. And we on some other shit. And to appreciate y'all, man. Because we on the cut. And here we go with that.
We can say something closing. Do we get to say something closing?
You can say what you want.
Because all y'all keep holding up this cut. One more time, Bernard Day.
Man,
Welcome
Grass,
home, man.
man, June 1st, man. June 1st, Trick Entertainment. The wine joint
Yeah,
gonna go
and
up
the fights was nice, man.
epic. And go holler, man, rock, reboot, get them juices, man, eat healthy, and do all that. That's how we
Fights
do,
was
man.
good.
You know what I'm
Here we
saying?
go, here we go, here we go.
We gonna let Stacy Robb
You can't do?
close the whole.
Yeah.
Stacy Robb and close
I'm
the
so
whole show
sick that shit on Saturday.
This
But
guy,
I'm,
man.
What you gotta do, sir?
Hey,
Stacy Robb closing us out.
Kitty.
Let the
Hey,
Stacy Robb
Ricky,
close
Bernard Day, man. Once again, man, the show was for you. Bootney called me tonight, man. Told me you
No.
was in town.
No.
He was coming over to my man's shop. I ain't seen you in years. Be safe on that road back to Nebraska, man.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Anytime you're home, man, holler at us, man. Your name still rings a bell in this city, man.
Thanks,
Real
appreciate
talk. Bernard Day, y'all. HD Woodson. Kenny, man, it was a pleasure coming over to your shop, man.
My man.
You're doing a great
My
job
man.
with your clothes and gear, man. Keep up the good work, man. Clarence Bootney Green, thanks for the call, man.
Get a couple t-shirts, man.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Don't say I got my bag outside. Bootney Green, man, love you, man. Always talk to you every day. Me being an older guy, man. I remember I first met you, man. I remember I first met you at Dunbar. Man, I told them people, man, they was in your weight when you dunked on that motherfucking boy. What's his name? Penny. Boy played on GW. What was his name? Penny. The big light-skinned boy with green fuel. Charlie Harrison. Wake Forest, boy. Good man, man.
Thank you, man.
Man, my son looks up to you. Real talk, man. He talk about you
Man, we gonna get
all
one
the time.
t-shirt, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get through. Curtis Smith. Bad motherfucker, 5'11". Love you, man. You come from basketball history. Keep up the great work with your show,
Hey,
man.
we gonna
Get
give
more
you one
dudes
t-shirt
on
for
your
you,
show,
leave.
man. Give me, huh?
We gonna give you one t-shirt for you.
No, I'm gonna get two. I'm going out of town. Where you going? Great job.
You know you get two.
Penny Grass.
You get a tooth with Earl shirt.
Penny Grass. Good man, man. Hey, you did.
Fuck this shit.
Hey, Grass. He
Come
come
on,
on,
say. Come on,
a
close
tooth
out.
with Earl shirt.
Penny Grass, man. You got your party coming up.
Black
Bootney
Grass.
Green, man. Have a good time,
My
man.
motherfucking
Both
man,
you guys,
right there,
man.
Black
Okay,
Grass.
baby, but I remember what I said to you, man. That's real talk, man. All right, baby.
No, but
You finished?
Yeah,
But Pendergrass-
That's how we supposed to close out, man.
Nah.
You're being very rude, sir. Very rude. Security,
I'm saying, but Pendergrass, he the real
Kenny,
shit.
we are one, y'all.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that. Pendergrass is the real.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Grass,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Black Grass,
started,
you
yeah.
talk, you talk that bullshit. Yeah.
Do it all.
How much
Hey.
average?
Do it all. The left hand.
He ain't having shit. But before the party,
Oh, you like that?
I mean,
I thought I said
he-
Grass was squazzy.
Yeah, he ain't having shit.
Yeah,
But
we done,
before the
is that-
parties
we
and
done?
shit, I'm saying,
We done?
I'm saying, I'm
Yeah, we
saying,
done, man. 'Cause we
we love
brother, I
him.
got to go. I got to go. Can somebody help me up?
Bottom of your feet.
No sure. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, the cup out,
Be out
man.
there,
Ricky
yeah.
G.
We out there,
Hey,
yeah.
oh, Bootney, we can't forget the man behind the scenes, Ricky G.
Ricky Goins, I give him a shout out.
Bam.
The cameraman.
Yes, sir. And we out here.
Man got my man got
Junior.